Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are talking about Texas Chain Saw Massacre the game and everything we know about it so far. So in this video I'm going to be telling you guys everything that's been confirmed with the game as far as what's coming out, what type of content to expect, and just overall information about the game while providing actual gameplay like you guys are seeing right now. So Texas Chain Saw is an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game and it is made from the same creators of Friday the 13th. But what separates this game from other asymmetrical games such as Dead by Daylight or even Friday the 13th itself? So unlike other asymmetrical games, it's normally one killer against 4 survivors. But in this game, it's going to be 3 killers against 4 survivors, which is the first time I'm ever seeing a game like this have 3 killers on one side. All of these are played by real players, so each match will have 7 real players in a game. Now the game is going to be more focused on stealth. You have to be stealthy in order to move around, get what you need, because if you make noise, the killers do get notified. So as a survivor, you'll be able to do things like turn off lights while the killers can turn the lights back on. And he wanted to make it stealth focused and not like other games like Dead by Daylight where you can just run around recklessly, make all this noise. They wanted to add some sense of horror to it, and that's the part I'm most excited for, to see how the stealth is going to play, because I love stealthy type of games, especially ones like this. So here's what we know so far. As far as the family members who are the killers and the victims who are the survivors, each of them will have their own ability or perk that they would use. And I will go over their perks in a separate video, so if you want to come back for more Texas Chain Saw videos, make sure you subscribe, because I will be covering this game a lot as well from now leading up to when it's released. So someone did ask them on the family side, if someone picks, let's say, Leatherface, can another member pick Leatherface as well? They responded with no, matches cannot have duplicates of any characters. And I'm assuming that's because every character has their own specific perk, so it makes sense to not have duplicates, because then you'll all have the same ability and it could be either OP or just broken. Someone asked if they're planning on releasing a beta for us to try. They responded with yes, they are planning on doing a technical test period, and once all the details of it are finalized, we'll have more information to provide. So they will be doing either an alpha or a beta period where we could play the game, but just know this game will release on all consoles, so you don't have to worry about that. And when they release more information on the beta, I will make another video. Someone asked, is the game still going to be released this year? And they said yes, our release window of 2023 has not changed. Someone asked, what's the spawning point in the slaughter station, which is one of the maps? But they replied with all victim spawns in the basement with Leatherface on every map. So no matter what map you get, all the survivors spawn in the basement, and whoever's playing Leatherface will be in the basement with you. You have to try to get out of there while avoiding the rest of the family members and getting what you need to get. So someone asked if they will have private lobbies where you can play with your friends privately if you want to just game with them and have some fun. And they said yes, Texas Chain Saw the game will have private lobbies. Now someone did ask about proximity chat. Will there be proximity chat like there was in Friday the 13th, where the killer was actually able to hear and talk to the survivors at the same time? Now they did reply and said Texas Chain Saw Massacre will feature a team-based game chat. So victims can communicate with victims and family can communicate with family, but you will not be able to hear the opposing team, which I kind of like. That gives you more options to be strategic. Someone also asked, will this be crossplay between platforms? And they said the team is shooting for a form of crossplay for Texas Chain Saw. They said the details are still being finalized, so stay tuned for future announcements. Someone also asked what happens when the killers try to block all the exits when trying to escape as a survivor. They did say that there's going to be 4 exit gates where you can escape from, but only 3 killers on the team, so they can't block every single one. They can block 3 out of the 4, but there's always going to be 1 exit at least open. Someone asked, will there only be 1 map or are there more? And they said that they have confirmed 3 maps at launch: the family house, the gas station, and the slaughterhouse. Someone also asked, does someone have to pick Leatherface or can there be just 1 in the match? They did say that Leatherface is required to be in every match, so no matter what, someone on the killer team has to pick Leatherface even if they don't want to. Now here's a big one a lot of people were worrying about, especially with having 3 killers in the game. Someone asked if there's mechanics in place to stop camping and tunneling, and they just replied, as far as tunneling goes, it's the family's job to not let the victims escape the property and to kill them. And then last but not least, someone did comment and said they feel like the family is going to be really OP in this game. And the devs responded by saying, expect balance to fit the genre, and also expect the gameplay to be fun. And obviously there's much more information you can find by just going to their Twitter page, because they reply to a lot of questions, which is really good, and it's stuff I wish devs did more of. If you want to stay up to date with more Texas Chainsaw, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, make sure you guys subscribed. I know I haven't done a video on this game in a while, but expect to see more videos of this game within the next few days and weeks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.